what did you learn from your last foray?
Well, so it's interesting when you do things for the first time. I think I enjoyed sort of going out of my comfort zone, right? They say no true growth happens if you stay in your comfort zone. So I think I was a little bit uncomfortable, but I think I learned a lot. It was great. I met a lot of people. It was funny walking down the hall. All of a sudden, I found like 3 people that I knew, so it was great. When session was in, that was kind of exciting. So you could see there was definitely a lot of hustle and bustle going on in Tallahassee. So, so it was good to shake hands, see some people, watch government in action. It was a good experience.
Do you think there's anything? Is there anything you think that may help push it over the edge this time? Or?
I think meeting more people, right? The more people you know, the better this goes, and the more people that you can sort of explain your experience to and how you think you would be a good fit. I think that's great. So I think continuing to sort of grow the number of people that might know my name, I think that's certainly helpful.
So do you think that this is where you want to ultimately be, or do you think this is a stepping stone towards perhaps circuit or appellate? I think you've had some experience.
Yeah, just a little bit there. Honestly, I think I'm fine in the trial level. As I said, I think the last time, I really believe the trial court is the support system of the legal system, right? If you get it right here at the trial level, I think you have a much stronger legal system. And so I think that my experience with all the appeals and literally thousands of cases can make me a really good fit to help provide that building block for the 7th Judicial Circuit.
I would want to be transparent. I have some concerns because there is no trial level experience, and reading a transcript is different than being the one in the courtroom doing it, and definitely different than being the one judging it. And you've been out of kind of the doing something different than
Yes.
is maybe traditional for lawyers for about 8 years. And so how do you have the pulpit, convince me that you can be in the trial court and why you're the right person to be a trial judge.
It's absolutely different to stand here and do something than it is to read it or read about it. I 100% agree, but I also think that based upon the knowledge that I have, what works, what doesn't work, I have the ability to transfer that into my personal skills. I have done some work. I've done federal habeas, the non-jury trial, sort of a bench trial aspect. I've done that. I've had clients since we last met. I am working with Central Florida Legal Services. I have some clients with wills and probate. So I am taking what I know and I am applying it. And so I believe between my knowledge base, my strength of knowledge, skills, and abilities, I believe that I can absolutely make that transfer. I think the 7th Circuit has a fantastic mentoring program, and I think there's a lot of really great judges that if I did have a question, I would be able to go to them and I would be able to ask them. But I'm of the person that if I don't know something, I'm going to go find the answer. I work hard until I figure out how I want to do something. What is the best path? I've spent time since I last was with you meeting with judges. What works for you? What doesn't work for you? Let me observe your courtroom. Let me observe your Zoom meetings, your different hearings that you've had, jury trials, non-jury trials. So I've spent a lot of time with a lot of different judges because I'm trying to fill in that sort of lack of actual experience in the courtroom that I have and build on that so that I can be prepared.
So have you actually observed some court since we've last seen you?
Absolutely, yes. I've gone to several, I want to say 6 different judges' courtrooms in the meantime, yes.
Are they fungible?
They are not, but there's pieces of growth from each of them, right? I can see things that I would take from each of them.
Other questions? Anything else, Ann, you think you want to make sure you put a circle and star? I spoke to your various references. I don't know if you can bring Steve Ritter up to the governor's office, but
that would be fantastic if I could. If I could, that would be a great way to keep him in the pocket
wow.
there, for sure.
So anyway, anything else that you'd like to highlight for us and to help, as they say, push it over the edge and get you on the list again?
I just thank you for putting me out the last time. That was certainly wonderful. I appreciate that. I learned a lot in my experience, and my belief stays the same, that I think that based on my knowledge, skills, and abilities, the way that I work, the ethic that I would bring to the bench, I think I could work very, very well and make the 7th Judicial Circuit proud of the work that I would do.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.